Go live. We'll start the show.
Oh, it says you're live. Oh, hold on. Let's do this though.
I know you hate this. It's like some kind of I don't know, what is that? OCD?
Probably. Easily.
I don't know. What's happening, man?
A lot of nothing. How are you doing?
Glad you had the chance to talk. Oh, we last month was pretty slammed, and so now we're just taking care of business. But we're closing in on we have to go pick up Walker on the 22nd.
Yeah, it's I was gonna say in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's like 11 days or something.
Nice.
And so I'm trying to get some stuff done before he gets here. I got the ladder out, which I hate to do because we don't just have a regular ladder like normal people.
Oh, you have like a 40-foot ladder that goes through the roof?
It's this crazy transformer contraption that it's like 3 ladders that you have to unfold, which is great if you're trying to do some big thing. But if you just want to get up on the top of, I don't know, say your wife's 10-foot cabin in the back to just brush off some pine needles, you end up taking this giant thing out that,
the ladder's taller than the entire thing.
Well, it folds up to the size of a regular ladder, but it's like carrying 3 ladders at once. So it easily weighs 60 pounds. And the cool thing is you can get to the top of our roof from the ground in the back, extending the whole thing up. So if the place is on fire, I guess that's great. It's going to take you about 10 minutes to unfold it correctly. But, I don't know if time's any kind of factor in a fire. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. But we've been doing stuff like that. And so instead of just putting it in the hallway and walking around it like I did for the last year, I put some pins up and hung it up. And
oh, there you go.
It's a bigger deal to get it out now if you have to use it for something, but it's not in your way the rest of the fucking year. So I think I'll just deal with it that way.
Nice.
Anyway, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got a good idea for the secret book that we can't talk about because Walker doesn't know about it.
Okay.
But I'll tell you off when we're leaving because it's pretty good idea.
Oh, nice! I love it.
Yeah. I know. I was starting talking about it. I get crazy because I'm so enthusiastic about stuff, and that's why I talk fast and interrupt people and basically jump around like I'm on drugs all the time.
It's all good, man. You don't have to apologize to me.
It's starting not to get. I'm at 62, man. I can't pull it off anymore. So, excuse me, sir. So you're a spastic 62-year-old that's really excited about the end of Daredevil? Yes, sir. Please, we have a table for you over here. Yeah, it's just, the end of Daredevil is great. Have you watched that yet?
I haven't, but yeah. Did you see?
I did. Yeah.
I know, but but how I am with every show, I'm like, I wait for it to be completely done. So I that's one that I wasn't watching serialized.
Oh, right. Daredevil. I thought you were talking about the San Diego show. Yeah. I'm just going to wait for that San Diego show to be completely done before I finish my articles.
Yeah.
That's what I
No.
I thought you said. I'm like,
no.
All right. Well,
I know my countdown. Hold on, let me look at my what have I given myself? I'm gonna send I have the one for Black Rain I gotta send you today. So
that's cool.
I finished it.
I love that you just got so excited about Randall watching it that you're like
I was just like, I guess I gotta write this one.
Those guys didn't really do a good job with that movie. So
you got, dude, that's one of my favorite ones you guys did.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
that's good.
But Black Rain. I'll send you. Hold on. I have
Chris. Damn it, Steve.
Yeah, I had. Hold on, I had them all open up because I was going through them because I was like,
yeah, you sent me a list. I remember reading it real fast and going, yeah, that's a defensible list.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me find it.
I love that Walker is technically in class right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
DORK COURT special representation. Yeah, he's in a great class now. He has this Professor Bill Rosenthal, who is a executive producer on Nurse Jackie
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's showrunner on lots of stuff you would recognize. I don't remember his list offhand, but he's legit, and he teaches at Loyola Marymount and Chapman, and is still a fucking working Hollywood producer guy.
How does he do both of those?
I don't know.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe he has done that. He's not presently doing. I don't know, but his CV is really impressive.
That's crazy.
And he's definitely Walker's favorite professor. He teaches screenwriting, I think. Let me see. I know. Oh, god damn it! Sorry, Chris. I knocked off all the chess pieces. Just to get a thing that was just out of my reach. All right, let's go to the videotape. Writing for film and TV. It's a 3-hour lecture, and they write stuff. And I don't know. This guy, he really responds to Walker's thing. I love that Walker. He's a good-looking guy, 6 foot tall. He's got broad shoulders, and he's polite. And
helps.
That's the guy you want to work with. So,
yeah.
And he has good ideas. Well, that's cool. The whole class has good ideas, but this guy's pleasant. Well, let's work with him, right? So, yeah, I couldn't be more proud of the young man. He's doing everything right.
Awesome.
I don't like that Chris was laughing at me knocking off all the chess. Class got canceled. I'm bumming around right now. Well, bro, do you want to get on? I'll send you the StreamYard link.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll send it to him, and he can.
Yeah.
He might be off. What are you doing? You said a bunch of nothing. Just
me?
daddy stuff.
Yeah, but like I said, I was heads down. I was trying to finish some articles, so I finished the Black Rain one, which I will share with you. I have to find the picture. That's why I haven't sent it to you yet. I always try to find a good picture. And then I started writing one for The Cell. Do you remember the movie The Cell?
I do. That's J-Lo, right?
Mm-hmm. So I love that movie. So I did one for The Cell. And then I realized that I love that director. So then I started writing one for The Fall, which is the other one he did.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized he also did the movie Immortals.
No kidding.
So I was like, shit, I got to write one for the Immortals. So my next batch are going to be all the movies that this guy directed, which is
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
I heard some Clancy Brown press about, and he was telling the story about how Highlander got made, and I knew that the writer Greg so and so had done it. He was an undergrad at Holy Cross and had gone to the West Coast for something, and then look who's here.
Look at this.
There he is, Joe Hollywood.
What is up, party people?
What's going on, man? I like your Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
So class is canceled, huh?
I had an amazing day because both of my classes. So I have 2 classes on Monday.
Yeah,
I have
French and intro to film. Right?
Yeah, French and screenwriting,
and both canceled.
And both got canceled. So
not bad.
Look, catch up. Chris Sagasag's asking you about Bill.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did. It's really funny because he did actual good shows, but whenever he talks about it, he's like, yeah. So I was working on this show, The Mommies, and we're like, what the fuck is that?
Those are the good stories, though. Is the stuff that didn't work,
Yeah.
American sitcom, The Mommies. Interesting.
All right, so Steve hasn't seen Daredevil, so we kind of can't talk about that.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
So good.
I saw. So well, listen. I saw the meme. Have you seen the meme where it's the end where they're all standing with one another, and it's like, okay, the portal's going to open right now, and because it's pull them out of this universe and put them into the Marvel
MCU. Yeah. I mean, they kind of are, though, right? I mean, Daredevil's in with Spider-Man, and
I think didn't they say they kind of confirmed that because they're like, well, where's Frank Castle during all of this, and they're like, well, he's in Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he's just doing something else. Yeah.
Well, the one-shot movie comes out tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, and then today that Judith Light from Who's the Boss is I think she's playing Ma Nucci from the Welcome Back Frank.
I saw that too.
Which I'm like, okay, now I'm in. This is
Speaking of Nurse Jackie too. No, that's not Judith Light. That's the
Edie Falco.
Edie Falco. Boy, they look like sisters though in my brain.
How about
1990s Judith Light?
I mean, that lady's been working for a bazillion years easily.
Yeah, maybe 2.
But the last Daredevil. So I think I saw so he's in prison, right?
Yeah,
he's gonna be. They kind of, I don't even remember because I was so there was so much shit going on at the end. I was like, I don't really know where anybody ended up, but Walker will tell me.
I think I watched it like how it was meant to be watched. So I watched the first episode when it first came out back in January, in March, whenever my spring break was. So I watched the first episode, and then 2 days ago I watched 2 episodes, and then the next day I watched the other 5. So I think that's how it was meant to be watched, with about a month in between, and then you just watch the rest of them all at once. It was that's good.
Coincidentally what we did. We watched up to 4 off and on because of, and then I couldn't get current on 4, and then it was the weekend before last Tuesday, which was going to be the finale, and Mimi was just so tired, and she's like, on Sunday she goes, I'm just fucking doing that. She ended up doing the New Yorker puzzle we got her for Christmas, so that worked out great. She's like, I'm doing this fucking 1,000-piece puzzle, and I'm not moving. I'm just getting up to go to the bathroom. You have to bring me food. And I'm like, all right, no problem. That sounds fun. As long as you don't, can I get current on Daredevil? And she goes, yeah, that sounds great. And so the 2 of us watched 6 episodes of Daredevil, one right after another. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. That's the way you're supposed to watch Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna do it perfect because he's gonna start at number 1 and then watch them all through, and then they'll be fine.
Because I had this giant list of stuff I had to get done this weekend because my friends come into town, and so I was like, I just want to get all my stuff done before he gets here, and so I was like, I had 2 lists. I was like, here's a list of assignments that I have to get done. Here's my needs, and then here's my list of wants. And I had 8 needs and 7 wants, and then I ended with 2 needs and 1 want, and it was amazing. So
that's crushing the to-do list.
Knocking anything off a to-do list is always a positive. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but so what did you get? You took it from 12 things down to 3, so that's pretty good.
From 15
to 3,
which was awesome. And one of them was write an 8-page script I did in 4 hours. So
I'm sure you have. I'm assuming you have enough of those in Google Drive where you could just kind of pull something out.
Well, no, this one was we spent 3 weeks pitching it, so I had it locked and loaded.
There you go.
And then just popped off because it was I woke up and I went to the library and I started writing it, and my friend who's in the same class was on a plane and he was writing his, and at the same time we were just all right, bro, what do I do for this? I need a joke. What do you got? And he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, sick. And he's like, look at this scene, tell me the pacing. And I'm like, this is good, just move this there, blah blah blah. And so we just spent that 4 hours just going blah 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 and just banging it out.
Yeah, that's a dream, man. That sounds great.
Yeah. Wait, I'll show the picture. Speaking of the dream, this was me on that Saturday, just hanging out on the edge of my bed. I've got my computer hooked up doing work, watching Daredevil, staring at all of my comics.
There you go. That looks about right.
I posted that pic on my Facebook, sir, next to the pic I sent you of my old college.
Oh yeah.
And everybody was like, "Fucking look at that phone you have! That's a murder weapon. You kill somebody with that phone." And I'm like, "I did. Killed a midget with that phone. Called him a little hackman bastard before I did it too."
Anyway. What's on the viewing docket for you this week, Walker? Anything fun?
Well, I mean, I didn't know the Frank Castle special presentation came out, so I'll probably
tomorrow.
watch that.
Comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Which would sucks because I have like 2 hours. My friend's at improv from like 10 to 12, so we usually just call it a night early, and so that would be like awesome to watch. But I don't have anything going on. I mean, nothing special. I saw they have the new show, the new Man on Fire show with like the Wonder
Oh
Man
yeah, the third version of this movie now. Yeah.
So
and
it's a show though, Steve. So
it's a show. It's not the movie.
I think it's a show. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Why not? He's a man on fire. It's just
it's
all week long.
It's funny because if you've seen the original with Scott Glenn, and I think in the original with Scott, it's Scott Glenn, and I forget who his buddy is. I want to say it's Joe Pesci. The first one with Scott Glenn is so good and raw, but the one with Denzel Washington is just as good.
That's the one everybody knows.
Yeah, because no one knows that. No one assumes everything is a remake. Oh, and that's right, because the one with Denzel, the Joe Pesci role is played by Christopher Walken. That's right.
Yeah.
So,
Christopher Walken. Hey, Brooke Adams is in that movie.
In which one? The new one or the old
one?
No,
the first, the Scott Glenn Man on Fire. You're right. It is Pesci.
It's Pesci, right? Yeah. He's great in it. It's like one of those. It's like one of those roles where you're like, wait, Joe Pesci's in this, and then he's on the screen for like
10 seconds.
Yeah. If you know what, he's one of those. I always talk to Mark about this. If I ever venture off and actually write another version of a book, my one book would be like the greatest like supporting actors in a movie that are on screen for like under 10 minutes, but they're just like the best part of the movie for the entire time that they're in the movie, but they're not like a main star. They're just like in it for like this. Like the perfect example I always go to is like John Candy and JFK is so good in his like 5 minutes on screen because it's so not John Candy, but it just goes to show you that he's such an amazing actor. It'd be like Joe Pesci in Man on Fire. Like no one even knows he's in that movie, but he's like, you're like, oh, I can see why this guy is like unreal. Anyway, I don't know.
I love the ones where they get some celebrity to do that, and they get like second building or something, and they're still in the movie for like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, well that's like Charlton Heston in Tombstone.
There's tons of them. My favorite example of that though is it's actually both. Like it works with your Pesci one and the other one is Marlon Brando in Superman.
Oh, like true.
He brings all the fucking gravitas, and he's Jor-El, and the inciting incident happens because of him, and he every time he says something, it's like he's just like this fortress of solitude. Got fucking going here. It's like he just made it up, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, that's why you got $2 million for driving into the set with your limousine and hopping out, and then just working for an hour and then driving away. Because that's the most incredible fucking 3 minutes of a movie ever.
Yeah.
But that's so cool for Pesci because he can do that too.
Right.
And you know what it is, Walker? Just let me say, Steve, it's the writers. Because you can give that little part to a giant celebrity and pay him $2 million and put him on, and then that works. But you can give it to somebody like, 19-year-old Ryan Reynolds in a pizza show, and everybody goes, oh, that guy knows what's going on. And then you got guys like Pesci, that's their career. They're kind of Tarantino's acting career.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even Steve Buscemi. He's the guy who comes in and tells that fucking scene in a Tarantino movie and then fucks off, and everybody goes, oh, thank God that was there. This movie would suck without that.
Right.
It's like a 3-minute scene.
Right.
It's think about the writer.
Think about a movie like The Rock, right? Mm-hmm. How good that movie is. And obviously Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage are like amazing at it. But then think about like a couple like Ed Harris as the main bad guy. Yeah, and then amazing. I think his name's Scott Morse is like his number 2 lieutenant. Like they give you bring in an actor that's like legit solid, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, okay, this works. Like I don't know, it's like when you go above and beyond and add like celeb to I just rewatched Heat again, and like that's like Sizemore and Val Kilmer in Heat are exactly this like thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like like Val Kilmer could be the big, and they're going to make a Heat 2, which will be very interesting because it's Leonardo DiCaprio and Christian Bale are in it. So it'll be very interesting to see what that kind of dynamic brings. But if you think of the other one, it's like you have De Niro and Pacino against one another in a movie, and then you get Val Kilmer. And like in reality, like Val Kilmer at the time probably could have held higher billing in the hierarchy of the poster, because this is Batman Val Kilmer time. This isn't like not leading actor Val Kilmer. Like this is around the Saint and stuff. So he's still getting like top billing, and he's like, no, I'll take this. I'll take this lesser role.
Contractually though, all kinds of stuff happens for that, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like that's how you got. Even though RDJ got top billing in Iron Man, Terrence Howard got paid more than him.
Right.
So they do all kinds of shenanigans like that.
Well, you got to remember, Terrence Howard gets nominated for an Academy Award like 2 years prior to that, or a year prior.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it.
No.
I'm just saying, as a kid, I noticed you read left to right, but sometimes the right name was higher, and my father explained that. It's like, oh, they didn't, this guy gets more money because he's number one on the runway, but to make it easier, this guy's higher, and then that makes his ego feel better. And I was like, all right, I'm good. Thanks. And that was the one time my dad talked about entertainment with me.
Well, yeah.
Not like Walker Young.
Well, full circle. If the Man on Fire, I didn't know. I thought it was a movie, but the fact that it's a TV show and it's the Wonder Man guy, I'll check it out.
It's the Wonder Man guy, and then like the Colin, like it's not Colin Farrell, but I always think he's like poor man's Colin Farrell. It's the stepdad from Ant-Man. What's his name?
Oh, the guy from
yeah, Bobby.
Cannavale.
Is he
Bobby Cannavale?
Is he?
Bob, yeah.
Is he Peaky Blinders? Not one of those. He's one of those.
No.
No. The Broadway Empire. Broadway Empire.
Oh yeah,
that's
something like that.
I don't know. He was just in some funny fantasy movie that we watched. That he was the dead guy. They were trying to figure out like when he died. Do you remember that? Never mind. I'm gonna have to go to,
sorry.
Maybe we watched it with. I just watched it with me.
And he's a dead guy.
Yeah, it's part of the. I don't know. I get the feeling. Yeah, I get the feeling it's
Scarpetta.
No, I get the feeling it's only Murders in the Building. That.
Oh, he's in that.
Yeah. He plays the dead mobster guy, and that.
Yes.
They put him in the the freezer for a while, so it threw off the time of death and everything. Yeah, I love Cannavale.
That was the most recent season. That was a good one.
The last time I liked the cop show was Third Watch. He was in it. Man, that cast was crazy. Like Kim Raver from 24 was in it. All the cast was just like, it was like one of those movies that has like Tom Holland and Zendaya and fucking Timothy Chalamet all in it when they're 17. You know what I mean? It was like that. Like they said, oh, everybody who's going to watch this cop show, let's just not pay the cast a lot and get new guys that are on the cusp of. It was like Planet Lair, basically. You guys are almost ready. Here, let's do a show and then thank us when you get the Emmys for the next show you do.
He was really good in Boardwalk Empire. I don't know if you ever watched that. That was pretty solid.
All I know is Buscemi's in it.
Yeah, and he's awesome in it.
Yeah.
So it's a good one. Interesting. Yeah. Well, the Punisher one. So that a Punisher, Man on Fire. That's kind of cool.
Punisher, Man on Fire, and then like season 2 of Your Friends and Neighbors. I really want to see. I don't know if did you guys see that yet? The season 2.
What should I lie to you?
No.
Yeah, we're mommy. I told her we gotta wait for Walker. She's like, I can't. So
then I'll watch it. That'll be my next.
No, I'll watch it again with you because it's great.
Well, I mean, my plan was to wait for shows that that you guys have seen, and then I was like, well, no, I'll just watch the shows myself, and then it'll be like, oh, well, if you've already seen it, like then it's just like 3 episodes you have to watch instead of the whole season.
Yeah, I got you.
But you're watching Paradise again with me.
No problem. Because they just Steve, did you watch Paradise?
I didn't.
You heard me and Mark talking.
Oh, I did very much.
So they just released a picture for season 3, and everybody's thinking like, what is fucking going on with this show? It changes what you think is happening halfway between each season, right? Like there's this big reveal in the middle of season 1. Then there's a big reveal in the middle of season 2. And so everybody's like, okay, what's the big reveal going to be? And there's lots of clues. Mark and I think the whole thing is set up
time travel, right? To go
protect the time machine. That's what we think. But there's lots of people talking. And so the fucking showrunner says, hey, we're going to announce we have 2 new cast members. It's
Elijah Wood, right? I think
Elijah Wood and some girl that I recognized. I forget. But he put a picture of them, Walker, and it's like, hey, here's season 3 for Larry Young, because they're both in full-on astronaut suits, sitting in front of astronaut shit. And the guy posts the caption and goes, "You people have no idea what's coming in season 3."
That's so cool.
I do.
I'm so excited. That sounds awesome.
So yeah, look pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I just like.
I will watch that show with you. They're doing that show right. They're like, we're flipping you out, your brains upside down, and you don't have to worry about it. This is going to be 3 seasons. Yeah. So give us your first season, second season, third season, and just shut up about all that shit and just let us tell the story. They
were trying to get him. They were trying to get him to do another one, but he said, "I'm only doing 3."
Because he knows.
Well, he's got an ending.
Don't do that stupid Lost thing.
Yeah, he's got an ending. That's why.
Just go. Here's my 3 bits.
You know what?
I think Pluribus is going to end up being like that.
Are they doing season 2?
Yes.
Did you watch it? Like
I did. I fucking loved it.
Did you love it?
I will watch that whole thing again with you too, and I'll keep my mouth shut because I could tell you the whole fucking thing and you wouldn't believe me. It's a really good show. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. The first episode was kind of slow, but
the whole thing is not paced to Gen Z. But around episode 3 and 4, you kind of go, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this on your terms. And boy, by the end,
I'm glad it's all out because I'll probably just watch the whole season like all at once.
I think they're having a real problem trying to get the season 2 on the docket for them to work. Yeah, so I was reading that the other day. Because I think the actress is they're trying to hold her for it. But she's kind of blowing up a little bit, but she hasn't really done much. So it'll be interesting to see what actually takes place. Because I saw her, like, she was doing press and she was like, I haven't, they were asking her and she was like, I haven't,
I'm just the actor.
I haven't seen anything yet. I don't even know what the hell's going on, but eventually I guess I'll know what's up. So
yeah,
I forget what her name is, but she's Seahorn. Is it Rhea Seahorn or something like that? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, she was on not Breaking Bad, the sequel. Better Call Saul. So I didn't watch that one. So I kind of didn't really. It was good, but I missed a major thing they did. There's a bit, you know what it's about, Walker, right?
Yeah, it's like
So there's a bit where the people are calling her on the phone all the time, and it's always like the same guy. And she gets really mad. She's like, I want to talk to somebody else. And so without telling the actress, they get her co-worker from Better Call Saul that she solved all the scenes with. Yeah. And they had that guy make the call. So that's awesome. So in the conceit of the show, she's supposed to be surprised that there's finally a new voice. And it's like her old pal from way back on another show. Awesome. Yeah. So her shock of like, fuck, there's a different guy on the phone is actually real, you know? I just thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's really neat.
I love when movie guys do that. Like that's what happened to Drew Barrymore and why she's crazy. Because when they were filming E.T., Spielberg wants to get that shot of her, like, you know, going, oh, and looking at E.T. for the first time, right? But she knows she's in a movie. She's 5 or whatever. So you know what he does? He tells her, come around and you're going to see the little thing and act surprised. Right, yes. And he got some guy to dress up in a dancing bear costume. So when the little 5-year-old comes around the corner, they're shooting it and she's like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's because it's alien. The magic of editing. That's our.
We just saw that scene. Actually, we were playing this game. They have these games on YouTube where it's just like name this movie in 30 seconds. And so we'll all just like, if we're not doing anything, we'll just like throw one on and see how many we get.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was really fun. But so that was the clip they did for ET.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
God, I think I've only seen that once in my entire life, to be honest with you.
E.T. really?
Yeah.
Well, if it was a trauma movie, you'd see.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like if Lloyd Kaufman made it, I would have seen it 8 times.
Speaking of stuff to watch, I tried checking out the Peter Dinklage Toxic Avenger.
Oh, what'd you think?
I fell asleep. I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing spectacular.
I've watched the first 10 minutes maybe 3 times.
Oh, okay. Wait till he turns into the Toxic Avenger. It gets dumb. My only problem with it, and I said it as I walked out of it, was like, trauma is practical. Everything is practical. They didn't. The only computer they could afford was the one that Lloyd Kaufman was writing AOL dirty messages to people on. Like, there's not a computer animated scene in any trauma film. This one, there's computer animation, and that's the only problem with it. But it's fine. Yeah. And Dinklage the fact that Dinklage is in on the joke is kind of pretty amazing. So
yeah. So it's cool. I mean, it was funny. I just haven't. It's
when you get to it, the beginning is so. The unique thing about this one is it's so depressing.
Yeah.
Like, not that the original is not depressing. I mean, he's a nerd and he gets bullied, and then they throw him into the vat of toxic waste, and he turns into the superhero, and then he's banging chicks. So it's like a flip on itself. Whereas this one, the beginning is very, very depressing. And I kind of like that it was. I forget how they did it, because it's not Tromaville, New Jersey. It's like, I forget what the city's name is.
They changed the city?
Yes, because Tromaville is Tromaville, New Jersey, but in this one it's like Saint something. I gotta look it up. Hold on.
I hope it's the same kind of in joke.
It kind of is. Troma New City in.
But yeah, because whenever I try watching it, I always go, you know what, this is when I'm gonna do Toxic Avenger, and it's always at like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's the new town is Saint Roma's Village, and then the S is missing, so it's like Tromaville.
Tromaville.
Yeah,
I got it. That's fine. I like that.
Why I appreciate it is it's a nod that all my ones that I grew up, all my Tromaville movies are the ones in New Jersey, and this is unique. This is the different.
Yeah.
That's just the new one for the kids.
Yeah, for the kids.
For the kids.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask, did any of your buddies go see the new Mortal Kombat?
Yes, one of them did.
Okay.
I've been
seeing all the clips of it. I heard Carl Urban is awesome in it, so I'm kind of like, I love Carl Urban because like whatever role he gets, he gives it like 110%, and you gotta love that. Like he's like, I think they were asking him. He's like we're asking him like what other like universe does he want to join?
Yeah,
because he's done like Mortal Kombat.
Let's think about this.
Yeah,
right?
Star Trek.
So he's Bones in Star Trek. He's
Lord of the Rings.
One of the riders of Rohan in Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. He's in The Boys, right?
He's in The Boys.
Yeah, I think so.
He's in Judge Dredd.
He's in Dredd.
He is Dredd. Yeah.
He's in that Red movie, which
with
the one with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, it has a sequel.
Yes.
So I think that's actually counts because Warren Ellis wrote the comics it's based on. I think that counts for like this kind of stuff. And EJ Feta said a great thing today. He listed out 3 or 4 more other ones that I was.
Well, he's Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, he's in Thor
because he's Scourge, right?
He plays Julius Caesar in Xena. That was the first time he saw him.
Does he?
And
He's in Riddick.
It's just this list of thing after thing after thing after thing. And EJ said the best thing at the end, he goes, it's kind of like a list of like what little kids think actors do.
That's awesome.
Except he's grown up to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm
like,
trying to...
Man, that made me like Carl Urban more. And, EJ a little more, too.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's in Riddick.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Riddick films, which I love.
Anything that was filmed in Australia or New Zealand is going to... I think it's contractually has to have him in there, right?
Yeah.
Has he done Mad Max or Star Wars?
I don't think he's done Star Wars. He was in the Bourne movies. He really might have touched everything.
Yeah, it looks like we need to campaign to get him into an X-Wing suit or something.
He's in Doom.
He's in Dune, yeah.
The unique thing about him is he doesn't like shy from like those like kind of like nerdy films.
He loves it.
Yeah.
You know that he's a Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
Like, his son was like helped him prepare, and he's like, Dad, you have to crush this. He's like, no, I got this. And he was great.
He was great, and as McCoy, I really liked.
I agree too. McCoy's my favorite character in Star Trek, anyway.
Can we please get better Star Trek?
Huh. I forgot he was in Pathfinder.
You're gonna have to do it yourself, buddy. I think.
What's on the watch docket? Cryogenically freezing myself until 2029 when the next Star Trek comes out.
There's some good news. It looks like they're just gonna forget that all the last 10 years of Star Trek happened. Look, right. Even Chris is in on it now. That's your job, Walker.
I'm working on it. I'm trying.
We have to get you, like, take a picture of you, like, in, like, some fucking rugged shit, but you're holding, like, the Federation flag that's all, like, destroyed.
Yeah, I was
like, a one man has to put this back together. Anyway.
He was in... Larry, do you remember the movie Pathfinder?
Pathfinder, I don't. What's that?
Where he's like a Viking, and they like kidnap his family or something like
Carl
that.
Urban?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It's kind of like
that sounds great.
It's not as good as the one with Jesus in it. I can't think of what's.
Oh, Outlander! I love
Outlander. It's not as good as Outlander, but it's solid, and it's the guy, and it's interesting because I'm pretty sure it's the guy who did the Jason Momoa Conan. So so it like
I like that movie.
Yeah, me too. It like looks you know what I mean? Like it looks the part. Like it doesn't look odd. At least if I remember, I think that's who directed it. But yeah,
that movie always got a bunch of shit, and I was like,
which one? The Conan?
Yeah, the one with Momoa and Rose Byrne. It's not Rose Byrne. It's the other
Rose McGowan, the Sin City girl. Yeah.
And so it had kind of this troubled production, and it's like, well, yeah, because it's Conan. Like, you're going to be shooting in mud for the 3 months of the movie.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, Rose McGowan was kind of a dick. And I'm like, yeah, that movie was great. Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't mind it.
I just liked Momoa, and I like him so much I'm even going to Supergirl. Although everybody's all like, oh, he's perfect for Lobo. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't like it. Right? Just him in a motorcycle jacket looks like Lobo walking around. So, like, you know. You hired a guy that's Lobo in real life. Nice work.
Yeah, my only problem with that is, like, save that and do Lobo.
What's that?
It's like, save it and do Lobo.
But he is.
Like a Lobo movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Cool. No, give me the Omega Man, right? And have Lobo be Captain America or whatever.
Exactly. Like,
just give me that movie, and then everybody goes, "Oh, now it's not Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. Omega Men. This is my new thing." Like, the fuck? Like, yeah, I don't get how there's not two of those already.
We'll get that. It's just like that they're just doing Supergirl first, because whenever they launch any sort of initiatives like this, it's always like front loaded with Superman.
Well, you're right.
Because there have been so many Batman stuff, and like you're not gonna get a ton of people going to see Wonder Woman stuff. And so if you just
though,
bro, you got two movies.
But you did, and then it kept on going like this. That's the problem. That they've never.
They haven't cracked the code to Wonder Woman yet, and it's like upsetting.
DC does this, Marvel does this. Marvel ascends in their movies, DC declines. I don't know why. The only good thing I've read is, I guess, in the only interesting I should say, not good thing. The only interesting thing I read is that in the new Batman, the next Batman movie that's coming out with Pattinson, Batman will be fighting in snow.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Everything I've seen has been like I saw this one thing on Instagram, and it was like, oh, here's like this new like picture, like this thing comes out about this movie, and everybody's like this thing comes out about this movie, and then it's like all these like big like major things coming out for these giant blockbuster movies, and then it's like Batman's going to be fighting in snow, and everyone's like, yes.
Yeah, well, it's just it's the little things, Well, because
Batman in snow is going to be so good.
Why are you excited about Batman in the snow?
Because it's going to look so cool.
The black and white kind of thing.
I think just from a visual standpoint, I feel like I've seen Batman fight in the dark long enough to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
So like which is why I always like the scenes in the Christian Bale one where they're fighting on the where he's with
Liam Neeson.
Frank Drebin, and they're fighting on the like I always thought that was cool.
Oh yeah.
Frank Drebin Jr.
Junior, that's right. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
The only
I just thought it was because
Batman.
We went to Grand Labac and Walker's had this little Batman. What were those things called?
I don't remember. But like little, they're just like
they were little figures,
2 inches.
Yeah,
tall.
like little people.
And he had this little. He had this snow Batman, and so we're going up to Tahoe, and he's like, "I got to bring my snow Batman in the snow." We're like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, man, that's great." And so we went out and played with it, and we took pictures, and then he forgot to bring it in. And so the next morning, we knew where we were when we were playing with it. We're trying to find this little 3-inch thing.
Yeah.
And we did, which was amazing, but that's not the story. Walker, take over. What was on the top?
I don't remember.
A little squirrel or something had given it a good chaw.
Oh.
So Batman's got these two clumpy teeth marks that are like sort of scale appropriate to how big the Batman is.
I don't know why I thought this had happened, but I thought it was just a normal. I thought it had just was a normal Batman I brought, and then overnight it turned into the snow Batman, and I was like, oh, this is all the gear. This is his gear he needed to survive the night, and then this is just how he is forever.
That's cool.
So that's how I think about it.
You're right. That is exactly what happened. Anyway, I love this bit that Chris said. Almost McKinnon is one of.
That's great. That was great.
I love that show.
That show was very underrated.
It's because it was on Fox. They just didn't know how to promote it. That Fox was so weird, Walker, for like about 10 years because whoever was running it was completely got genre and nerd stuff. So that guy's greenlighting all this great shit, and then they don't know how to market it. So they never developed an audience for it. And then so they would cancel shit right when people were going, oh man, this Firefly is really good. Wait, it's over? It just happened on everything. Oh man, that werewolf show is good. Wait, it's over?
Oh, I wish we got more Firefly.
No, I'm glad we didn't.
I mean, yeah, I wish they let it run the normal season. Like I think
like 3 seasons of Firefly would have just ended up like Starfleet Academy.
I think just one 20-episode season would have been fine. Because didn't it end at like 8 or 10?
I don't remember. We have them upstairs. I thought it was 13, but
13, something like that.
Doesn't matter.
I honestly think that if that show went longer, how do you pronounce his last name? Fillion? Is that Nathan?
Yeah.
Nathan
Fillion.
He's a nobody.
Oh, disagree.
Like, honestly. Really?
Telling you.
Yes, because that show I brought up earlier on just this thing, 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
You think eventually they find
the 2 guys are Ryan Reynolds and Nathan Fillion, and the girl is Terry Polo. So all 3 of those people got super famous in their teens, because I was telling Mommy about this, Walker, this morning actually, that it's like Matt Wagner doing his early Kamiko Grendels, where like as a independent comics fan, I picked this thing up. I had no idea who he was, and it kind of sucked, but it was great at the same time. And I read it twice before I realized what it was. It was like, this story is so good that whoever this guy has drawn it kind of is not letting the fact that he can't really draw yet get in the way of him doing a fucking great comic, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck yeah. And that was exactly Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. Because they had these 3 spectacular high chemistry stars, and they didn't know what to do, to the point where in like season 2, they ended up renaming it Two Guys and a Girl.
Right.
Because they were trying to fake it into a different show, you know? Because they were, and it just killed whatever anybody liked about it. But all 3 of those actors instantly went and got series deals. Because it was so clear that whatever it is that people like, they had it, you know? And so I think to your point, Steve, that if that had gone on, I think he would have had the same career track. It just would have been with different shows. Because Nathan Fillion is Sal Buscema. He's just not that great, but man, that guy clocks in. He's never late. He's always there. He always learns his line, and the old ladies love him. So that's a guy who's always going to have a show.
He'll always have work because he's yes.
But it went from like to he's 19 to like 59.
That's true.
It's just been that you can rely on that guy. He's not that great. He's no George Clooney, but damn, you know, every show of his lasts for 8 years. So he's selling the toothpaste. So I think it's cool that he's Guy Gardner, because it kind of seems like a culmination of all the grunt kind of parts he's had
over the years.
And it's like, yeah, give that guy a stupid haircut and a magic ring. That works. You know?
Yeah. Sorry, I hit my knee that I just fell on the corner of my desk.
Oh yeah, tell us about that. He sent us a picture of his knee with an old-timey ice pack, you know, the little bags with a little screw top on.
Do they still make those things?
I saw a picture today, and it's all there it is.
What?
So that's me. So I was talking with my friends about, like, we were talking today, and we found like this cool app where it's like you can like put in whatever you want, and it lets you go this or that. And so we put all of our friends in, and it was like, all right, who's winning in a fight? And so it would just be a one-on-one. And so I won, and then it was like, I think I could like I can kick head height. I can kick you. And so I'm like back here, and I go,
oh, he's gonna do it.
You're gonna hurt your knee again.
Your other knee.
But I go, look, I can do it. I can totally do it. Guys, watch this. If I'm coming at you and I just go, boom, see, I'm totally clearing it. And then I go, see, I'm totally clearing it. And then I'm on the floor. And I'm like, oh, that really hurt. So now my knee's all red and my elbow's scraped up. And I'm like, I think I'm going to
sit this outside on the concrete? Is that?
Oh, no, I did it in the room because that would have been embarrassing if I did it at lunch.
Oh. Yeah, in the cafeteria, it wouldn't have been nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was great. I got my grades back for my my script I wrote. That I wrote in 4 hours. Yeah.
How did
I got this? So it's a first draft, so you don't grade first drafts. But I was very like worried about the reception of this.
Yeah. This is the Gavin one, right?
It's
Walker's tackling a controversial topic.
I'm tackling being gay and coming out as gay in the early 2000s, and I don't know if I'm the guy to write that. And so the way I'm doing it is all of my comedy is coming from the extremes. And so it's kind of, you read it the first 4 pages and you're like, this is really bad. But so I read the notes for it, and it's like, just like tweaks. And then it's just it's like 2 like LOL. And then there's one where it was like the line I was most worried about got the comment LOL, and I was like, thank God.
How did were you kind of assigned topics to write about? Is that how it worked?
the way this works is like, it was super fun because it's like we do web series. So the way it works was we pitched a web series, and then we wrote a pilot, and then we all voted on it, and then we chose the one we liked the best, and then we all wrote an episode of that web series. So this isn't my idea. This is my friend's idea.
So it's a a larger collaboration of that.
Mm-hmm. So everybody in the class writes their own episode, but it's about the same show. And so it's like an early boy band and their manager that kind of just like messes with them. And so this one is like one of the band members comes out as gay, but it's like all fake and it's for publicity. But one of the members is actually gay. And so he's like, this is all crazy insensitive, blah, blah, blah.
So are you guys writing it serialized? Are you
No, it's episodic. So I had the idea and I pitched it and like I got some notes on it and then I took it, I tweaked it, and I was like, this is my episode.
That's awesome.
So Steve, I got to tell you, and Chris and whoever else is listening out there later, I was really worried that because it's a super controversial topic, but we're in San Francisco, we're ground zero of it, so he's raised in the stuff, so I wasn't really worried about it, but as writing, you're reading it, it's like, ooh, that's a little rough, and I'm not sure that's pretty stereotypical. And then the third thing, I'm like, oh my god, and then I'm gonna have to like say something. I mean, this is well written, but like this is gonna get him in trouble. And the fourth bit, he fucking pulls it up. He does this crazy switch, and the guy who's acting gay, who's feeling bad about it, is like picking up on a guy who's really gay and feeling bad. And it's so deft that I was like, that's kind of a magic trick, man, because you went and I was just really impressed with how that one worked, because there's so many places for that to go wrong, but it's like an 8-year-old jumped in the tractor and saved the farmer that was having the heart attack. Because it was like, no, you knew what to do. I just didn't see that coming.
I was sitting there, like, as I said, I was texting my friend while we were writing it, and I was writing it, and I was like on page 5, and I was like, dude, at what point do I just start looking like the insensitive one? I mean, I get like all of my comedy is coming from just taking everything and going to the extreme, but I don't think I've found the line, and I'm worried that it's because it's so far behind me and that everybody just thinks that this is what I think gay people are. And
that's a good thought to have, though, man.
Yeah.
But you were good. It was just really impressive. I just was like, that you went even tried to tackle this. I thought, fucking the balls on this kid. And then you're like, you wrote it the way you did. I'm like, oh man, everybody's going to hate him for 3/4. And then what's going to happen is half of your audience is going to go, that fucking genius needs the Nobel Prize. And the other half is going to be mad because they don't get that you pulled it out. You were putting that plane together as you were falling, and you pulled it out at the end. And they're gonna just think that they're not gonna see your sleight of hand at the end, and they think that you are that guy saying those gay things for real. Instead of being a fucking good writer.
It's fucking crazy.
I can't believe you did it, honestly.
Me neither. It's just
I talked for an hour about that. I was like, sometimes when I say he's a better writer than me, it's because he pulls shit like that. I can write that, but I would never hand that in a million years. And you're just like, here, you stuck on my awesome.
I just went, submit. Okay. All
right.
Well, that's bold words.
Hey, listen, sometimes that's all. Sometimes you just got to do it. That's
I think that's great.
That's awesome. So you didn't get really a grade on it, just notes.
Yeah, it was completed.
It's going in the right direction. Got it.
It was completed. Awesome, this is the most like comments that I've got. Like, this was really funny, and like the comments were like, in my thing it was like this is terrific, and then like see my notes, and then the notes were like specific jokes just going LOL. This was a great ending, and then it's like the montage needs a button. But like maybe it should be like a different character because it would mean more coming from this guy. And I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, tweaks like that or thank you, right?
But yeah, I'm really happy because on my last one I got
you're not getting strung up like a KKK member.
Right. on my last one I got a 25 out of 25, which I was really happy about. So
that crushed
because
it, nice job.
I don't know. I'm really I like that my assignments are, hey, homework, watch movie, and then write script about movie.
Yeah,
and it's like
crush it.
I'm like I have to do like one for my final. This isn't my final. My final is I get to talk about Baby Driver, which is my favorite movie. But like before my final, it's like I have to write like a 1,500 word essay, and I'm like, I can't write 1,500 words. I don't know. Like I'm a writer, but like I'm like a narrative writer, and like scripts are easy, but I can't write essays. And then it's like talk about the editing and silence. Pick one thing from the editing of The Silence of the Lambs, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do like the wrong house scene. And then just talk about that because like my friend who's an editor he goes like, yeah, every class I've been in, they talk about that scene. So like, I'm sure you've talked about it. So just do that. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I'll do that. And then I sat down and like, I finished it in like one sitting because like,
you couldn't stop writing about it.
I was like, oh man, that's actually like really good. And like, I watched it twice, once with the sound off and then again with the sound on. And that really changed my perspective of the scene. And so,
the greatest invention that's hit me in the past year and a half has been I use an AI tool called Whisperflow. Have you heard about this?
No.
And it's Larry will remember back in the day there was the thing called Dragon.
Remember? Oh yeah, even I had that.
Right, so because no one wants to actually type
thing.
Well, now there's a new one. It's called Whisperflow, and honestly, if I had this when I was in school, I would have never had a problem typing anything because it's why I'm able to crank through most of my articles because which is why Mark's always like, it's so impressive. You write the way you talk. And I was like, no. I'm just talking. It's typing for me.
Typing what I say.
Exactly. But I could imagine something like that. It's like,
I'm gonna fucking get that because I spent a lot of time training Dragon, and it just never worked enough that I was like going back to fix the typos is as much time as it would be for me to just type it up in this place.
Yeah.
So like
Whisperflow is great. It kind of skips over your ums and ahs. It like, and you see my articles. I use it for like 90% of it. Because a lot of times I'm always like, when I'm talking and I'm like, even when I'm writing, I'm always like, wait a second, is this in this movie or something like that? And that's actually how I write it.
Dictate.
That's what it was called. Yeah. But the new one it's Whisperflow, WISPRFLOW. But
all right,
it's friggin' spectacular. But I guess what I was getting at is, I don't think I could type an article about the editing in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
I could blob out. I could blob out a book on that. Anyway,
you may have just changed everyone's lives, Steve.
Yeah.
Because I say all the time, I don't understand how fucking novels work. I'm not going to write a novel, but I will sit there and like tell you a narrative all day long.
Sure.
So, all right, that's a great way for me to do chapters, isn't it?
I mean, that's what I did for the Black Rain thing. It was just like, I'm just going to talk about Black Rain. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I kind of have a format to how my articles are now. So now I'll talk about the actors, and now I'll talk about this, and now I talk about this. And, it's very, very handy.
If you could see this, you would be really impressed.
Look at this photograph.
It's me as a chimpanzee from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it Teen? It looked like Teen Wolf a little bit, but that's what I saw because I saw the I thought it was like Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf. But
when we were seniors in high school, we were supposed to dress up and go to the elementary school. So my friend Tim and I had all this ape stuff, and he goes, "Hey man, that's cool. I'll be like an organ grinder, and you can be like a little dancing monkey, and we do funny shit to the little kids." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Did the kids have any idea?
I spent 90 minutes like doing, theatrical quality ape gluing to my face, and we weren't supposed to go until like 11 o'clock. It's an official school thing, right? We're getting in the school bus and it's sanctioned, and it's cool. Everybody's in their little costumes, but Mr. fucking Pilcher the math guy is like, no, take that mask off. And I'm like, Miss
Really?
You don't understand. This isn't a mask. It's glued to my face. These are facial prosthetics. And what reminded me is that like you could talk for an hour, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of fucking math class, I get up and start explaining who John Chambers is and how there's a special makeup Academy of the Award for his work. And I even knew this, that it doesn't matter. Anyway, he goes up to try to rip it off my face. Can you believe it?
Bro, what?
Yeah, because he thinks it's a mask, right?
Then you took a swing at him, right?
No. I stepped backwards, but his hand hit it, and he could tell that,
it wasn't just like I can just pull this off.
Face.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that picture was long lost, and my sister sent me a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, what? That's awesome.
What is it framed in? What's the frame?
Oh, it's taped to a piece of paper that, my dad's old like note paper with like numbers on the side, just some fucking thing.
That's awesome.
From the desk of L.D. Young.
Love that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I know we're at 5.
That's it. Yeah.
Hold on. Last thing. Did you see the clip from Mandalorian? They dropped the clip today.
No, I didn't. I was working on the secret book.
Yeah. So if you can go find it and tell me what you think in Messenger.
I'm sure I'll love it.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's an interesting scene to show too. So because it's a big, like, I don't know, I feel like it's a big plot point. So I was like, this is the first scene you're dropping? But anyway.
Maybe they're just trying to get people excited. There's a lot of hand wringing.
Yeah.
Somebody said once on Twitter that they didn't care because it was a TV show and they'll just wait for it to be on TV. And I'm like, oh God, just calm down.
I heard the Burger King promotion was going really well. So
Chris Sagasag has both. I know that.
Speaking of promotions, the Blaze Pizza did a promotion for Daredevil Born Again where they sold like variant scripts, and they're going for like $500.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Blaze Pizza was selling what?
Variant covered comics. Sorry. Daredevil.
Yeah, okay.
I said script. Sorry, I am on script mind.
Well, of course, and as well you should.
Special limited edition Daredevil Born Again prequel comic created. Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's so much money.
So Tommy's good, you said?
Yeah, I've got script on my mind because Tommy just got his feedback from Bill, so we're talking about it.
Who went to Mortal Kombat?
Blue.
Oh, Blue. All right. So we're not missing anything.
No.
All right. Sorry, Steve. What were you saying?
Sorry.
No, all good. Cool. All good. We were gonna go watch the Mandalorian clip, and
yes.
Walker, good to see you. I know you're traveling back up north soon, so that'll be good.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Speaking of how crazy is it that the week before my finals, I only have 2 days where I have class?
That's pretty sweet.
It's wild. One of them is just watching.
That happens to the humanities.
Yeah, you generally
just write papers, so it's not really, you just do it whenever you feel like it.
It's not like you have like labor studies or like biology or anything like that. So anyway, well, gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris, for hanging in.
Yes, and
thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, and
Walker Young was here for a minute.
Yeah,
that was cool. You were able to join us, pal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was like editing and I just put my clip. I was just putting, like, for my French, I had to do like a 4-minute skit. And so I was just putting clips together and I'm like, yeah, I'll just hop on. That's not going to take long. And then you guys started talking about something and then I just switched tabs and I put the rest of my clips in and I went, okay, I'm good now.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
There's a section of this where I start where I'm looking off over here and then I start talking to you guys over here.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, do you want to say end story, go room?
Sure. Yeah. As the outro.
That's what I always say that. It's
end the
like,
stream.
Let's get it from the guy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So go ahead.
You ready?
No, hit it. Yeah.
End story. Go room.